Hi guys, this is Rara Coco, Good Vibes Man. Stock Finance News Alert. Not financial advice. Please do your own DD. SEC charges 8 social media influencers in 100 million stock manipulation scheme promoted on Discord and Twitter. Okay, so for immediate release 2022, okay, this is Washington, D.C., December 14. The Securities and Exchange Commission today announced charges against 8 individuals in 100 million securities fraud scheme in which they used the social media platforms, Twitter and Discord, to manipulate exchange traded stocks. According to the SEC, since at least January 2020, 7 of the defendants promoted themselves as successful traders and cultivated hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter and stock trading chat rooms on Discord. This even defendants allegedly purchased certain stocks and then encouraged their substantial social media following to buy those selected stocks by posting price targets or indicating they were buying, holding, or adding to their stock's position. However, the complaint alleges when shares prices and or trading volumes rose in the promoted securities, the individual regularly sold their shares without ever having disclosed their plans to dump the securities while they were promoting them. As our complaint states, the defendants used social media to amass a large following of novice investors and then took advantage of their followers by repeatedly feeding them a steady diet of misinformation, which resulted in fraudulent profits of approximately $100 million, said Joseph Sansone, chief of the SEC Enforcement Division Market Abuse Unit. Today's action exposes the true motivation of these alleged fraudsters and serves as another warning that investors would be wary of unsolicited advice they encounter online. The following 7 individuals were charged with securities fraud. Names, first one is name, state residence, and Twitter handle. All right. Perry Matlock in Texas, PJ Matlock. Edward Constantine in Texas. Mr. Zach Morris. Edward Thomas Cooperman, California. Ohet Tommy. Gary Deal, California. Mitchell Hennessy, New Jersey. Stephen H.R. Batten, Florida, and John Rivashik. The complaint further charges Daniel Knight of Texas with aiding and abetting the alleged scheme by, among other things, co-hosting a podcast in which he promoted many of the other individuals as expert traders and provided them with a forum for their manipulative statements. Knight also traded in concert with other defendants and regularly generated profits from the manipulation. The SEC investigation, let's see. The SEC complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Texas seek permanent injunction, disgorgement, prejudgment interest, and civil penalties against each defendant, as well as a penny stock bar against H.R. Batten. Criminal charges against all 8 individuals also were filed in a parallel action brought by the Department of Justice Fraud Action of the U.S. Attorney Office for the Southern District of Texas. The SEC investigation, which is ongoing, is being handled by Andrew Pallid, David Scheffler, and Michelle T. Perillo of the Market Abuse Unit in Boston Regional Office, with assistance from Darren Boner of the MAU, Stark Jackson, Catherine Schumann Foster, and Marina Martinova of the Division of Risk and Economic Analysis, and Howard Kaplan of the Office of Investigative and Market Analytics. The investigation resulted from a referral from the Division of Examinations by Mark A. Gira, John Patchmore, Nitish Badur, and Raymond Tan in Boston Regional Office. The litigation will be led by David D. Adil and Amy Burkhart of Boston Regional Office. The SEC appreciates the assistance of the Criminal Fraud Section of the U.S. Department of Justice, the United States Attorney Office for the Southern District of Texas, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. The SEC Office of Investors Education Advocacy has issued an investor alert on social media and investment fraud. Investors can find additional information, including warning signs of fraud, of investors.gov. My name is Rara Coco. May you have love, peace, prosperity, and good health be with you all. This is the Stock Finance News Alert. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence. Thank you very much. May you have love, peace, prosperity, and good health be with you all.